What's going on, tubes? It is your boy Will, Black Oni Wiggins, here with something very exciting. Obviously you can tell by the title of the video what this is. Not gonna waste any time, let's just get this open now. Black Oni. Hey Zach, remember that time I was doing the Red Sonja and then we had a blackout? So this Wonder Woman box is huge! Look at this thing! This is a nightstand. I mean, it looks cool. Got like a nice grunge to it. Attention, use caution during assembly. I'm gonna use no caution. It's too bad it's not magnetic. It's done by pegs, which is still strange to me. This is what she looks like before you put any of the stuff on her. She looks kind of crazy. They did a really weird thing with the head here where they didn't give her a full head, they just kind of cut her head off and then just tell you to attach the hair. Very strange. So far I like it. It's got like a very solid feel to it. Metal Gear Solid. Here we have the final piece. There's so many things I like about this piece. Number one being the armor and the chest plate. They're really well done and well made. I really love the texture that's on the actual like leather piece and the metal that's surrounding the breasts. That's reminiscent of the eagle. Really beautifully done. Also the lasso, the golden lasso is really eloquently crafted. The one downside I'll say is the underwear area. You can see that they tried to give it a little bit of texture, like it's another layer on top, but if you look really closely you can see that it doesn't actually protrude anymore outside. It's like super skin tight latexy, and that's not the way that I think it's supposed to be. So that's the one downside of the paint job that they did here, but overall the paint job is well on the skin, on the bangles, on the shield itself. All of that's done so incredibly well, not only on the sculpt of this piece but also on the paint job, and that's something that a lot of statue makers don't get right sometimes. And I understand there's so many of these that go out that need to be inspected, they need to be painted, hand painted, and airbrushed. You need to go through and make sure all the shading is done well. They did such a fantastic job. The one downside I'll say, on the back of her leather piece, it looks like it's kind of like jetting into her skin as opposed to a layer on the outside. That's one other thing I don't like about this piece. Not every piece is perfect, of course, I will make note of that, but those are the only imperfections I would say are about this piece, is the underwear area and the very back, kind of like with that corset area that you can see. It doesn't look quite as refined as the rest of the piece does, but that's saying something because the rest of the piece looks really refined. Like, look at the shield, look at the way the light is reflecting off of the shield, and it looks like it's got a little bit of weathering to it, just a very tiny small amount. Again, the sculpt is so beautiful, it's so dynamic. Of course she's just standing there with the spear in her hand, but they did an amazing job with this piece. Overall, I think this is something that most of you will be really happy with. If there's one thing I don't like about it, it's the pegs as opposed to magnetic pieces. I really was hoping for a more magnetic approach, like with the Red Sonja, for example, but the pegs keep everything in place fairly well, so you can't complain too much. Here's another close-up. You can see very closely. You can see right there in the very middle towards her back that it kind of juts in. And here's another shot once again of the belt, the lasso, the leather, the butt, and yeah, there it is, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions about the statue, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any comments, feel free to do the same and share with everyone else that you know who is into collecting statues or figures or figurines. I think that this is a really cool addition to the collection. So yeah, catch you guys on the next video. Game on, and Black Oni out.
Do you want this light on or off in here?
You can keep it on.
Oh, thanks.
God damn it. Nothing pleases you!
And demanded a close-up of her face. Not to just be a jerk about it.
Just get all up in that. It doesn't focus that close.
I'll get it.